Hi everyone, my name is Carl Adams and this is my video project for boss practices. Throughout this semester we've learned what it means to be a boss teacher, and it basically means positive attitudes only. You don't use any negativity in the classroom if you can help it, and I agree with this. The worst thing that a teacher can do is make the students afraid of them. If you do that, you've lost the student right there. And they spend the entire class just waiting to get out of class, and they won't listen to a word you have to say. So you have to be positive with them. So some of the things I thought about was when we have initial classroom experiences, we get to know each other, tell each other our names and who we are and what we do. And I want to get across to the kids that I'm no different than they are. I'm still a human being. I make mistakes, but I also every now and then get it right. And so when we have an essential connection, that's when the real learning starts. When the student feels that the teacher is on their side, they're going to make strides and leaps and bounds. So when we do that, we have to make sure that the subject matter holds their attention. So what I want to try and do with every subject that we come across is I want to try and personalize it. I'll use reenactment scenes from the actual subject. I'm going to be a social studies teacher. Say that we're studying the civil rights movement. I would have two people come to the center of the classroom. All the desks would be arranged in a circle around the center of the classroom. And we would reenact the scene from the civil rights movement. We would potentially feel what it was like to walk across the bridge in Selma, Alabama. We could potentially have a person act like a German shepherd trying to attack an innocent protester. There's just no limit to the reenactments we can do. The only caveat with that is that we have to be careful and not use any reenactments that could harm the student or leave a negative impression of the material. We have to use it for constructive purposes only. Another thing I like doing is, in conjunction with connections, is trying to reach them on multiple levels. It's been validated that the more senses that you use when you're trying to learn a subject, the easier it is to recall. For example, if you're in a cooking class and you're taking directions on how to make a cake, well, you're making that cake and it smells good, so that reinforces your memory, just because your memory wants to be able to recreate that smell again. Another thing I would do is just get to their level. Let them know I'm just a big kid sometimes, but we all have jobs to do. Their job is to learn, my job is to teach. And you can't have one without the other. I'm just as dependent on the students as they are on me. That's pretty much my boss practices scenario. I just want to create a classroom that feels like a family, where we feel like we can depend on each other. I want to use group work with different levels of students so they can learn to utilize teamwork to get a job done. In the real world, there's a lot of teamwork going on all the time. So in closing, I'm looking forward to being a teacher, especially a boss teacher. And I'm with positive reinforcement all the way. Thank you.